Okay, here we go with number 1. And with this rhythm, something to take note of is this is like based off of, or it's kind of taking what you did with number 2 from last week and just taking it a bit further. So like with number 2 last week, you basically had all that, but then a quarter note. So now what we're doing is everything is going to be eighth note, quarter note. So remember, eighth note tied to an eighth note, same length as a quarter note. And then eighth note, quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, eighth notes. And then again, number 2 last time went an eighth note, then a quarter note. So kind of takes a bit of a break from this idea of everything being eighth note, quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, eighth note, quarter note. So yeah, number 2 from last time was just to kind of get you started with that idea of going between eighth note, quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, eighth note, quarter note. But then it stops at the very end of the second bar, so it's not as complicated to get going with it. So now it is a bit more complicated. So yeah, when you're playing this, we are continually switching between a downstroke and an upstroke, or downstrum, upstrum. So it's always downbeat, upbeat, upbeat, downbeat, downbeat, upbeat, upbeat, downbeat. Just always going between those two. Just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and so on. So here we go. 60, number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 3, and 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 4, 120. Whoops, I had the wrong window selected and I goofed up the tab. Dang it. Okay. Now 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and 4, done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and good old 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that was not a repeat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And save that. Okay. Here we go. Here's your number 2. Alright, so this is the exact same rhythm as the previous one. So for this one, we don't have as many ties happening. So like the previous one, right here, we had an eighth note tied to an eighth note. But now we're just going to use quarter notes instead. And a lot more chords to play. So every group of 2 strums, we change chords. So here we go. 60, number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and... You know what, for this one, I wouldn't even bother counting it because I think it's going to make it more confusing. So just get locked into the down, up, down, up, down, and just keep changing chords every time you start like your 2 strums in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, 180, 1, 2, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. So yeah, let's keep on doing this thing where if you get to 240, send over videos early. And yeah, I think that'll do it. Well, I'm not going out of town next week, so I'll be able to respond much sooner. Alright, see you again in your new videos.